By law, it's mandatory for political parties in Uganda to hold delegates conferences every 5 years before general elections are held. Since the COVID-19 pandemic paralyzed the world, many political parties have been left in a state of confusion following the health guidelines intended to prevent the spread of the disease. However, this has not stopped the newly formed Alliance for National Transformation Party for setting the date for its first ever delegates conference next month. The party, which has since set Major General Mugisha Muntu as a presidential flag bearer, is planning to host 600 delegates at a yet-to-be-disclosed venue in Kampala.
And that delegates conference is to do two major things. One, to finalize and acclaim the presidential candidate, and secondly, to deal with policy issues in the party, which no other organ of the party is mandated to do.
According to party leaders, in a meeting held with the Electoral Commission officials on Tuesday, the alliance, as some call it, have resolved that the delegates' conference is key to the electoral process. However, in response, the Electoral Commission says the party is building castles in the air.
These guidelines from the Ministry of Health are not simple for advisory purposes. They are actually legal. Even us as election managers, we cannot alter the guidelines from the Ministry of Health. What we can only do is to engage with the Ministry of Health and put forward the proposals we think should be accommodated. And then the ministry can look at them and decide on the way forward. So we are yet to do that.
So if we can have a field, football field, we have 1,000 people, but there is enough space between the members, and you have the masks, and there is water and soap, you practice all the SOPs, then we can hold any kind of meeting.
Meanwhile, the party has welcomed new members, including former Internal Affairs Minister Sarah Chinji and Aisha Nabasiri, the Deputy Speaker for Machinde Division.
When you see Honorable Sarah Chinji coming back to build, but joining a party which has only 2 members of parliament, then we have to thank God that in this country there are still people who are looking at values, but not at numbers.
Solomon Kawesa, A.N.T.